This is a fairly common problem with Hyundais and perhaps other cars as well. So this is rear view camera on the trunk lid, and what happens is there's two issues with surprising consequences. It throw you error codes, random error codes. I'll explain in a moment. So what happens once is when you maybe clean your car, you have that brush or something like this, and you just impact the camera from the side. You may crack the lens. You may also kind of crack the casing here, so careful with that. The second thing is the lenses just get some humidity underneath without even cracking. Just humidity, it's detaching from there. Perhaps the glue was not very good at factory. And I'm going to show you my fix, but actually you can see the fix is called silicone, but I just want to throw in there. So this camera, it's on the network, canbus network of the car, and when it gets water inside, it gets corrosion and start being intermittent or so, it gets weird codes on canbus. Could be any kind of codes, but especially network canbus code. So you need to know it's the camera that's causing this, otherwise you're going to whatever inspect any kind of piece of cabling inside the car. So that's why it's tricky and it's annoying. And the solution for this, again, it's just to, my tip is to get any kind of exterior like Windows silicone or something like that, but something exterior, right, so it lasts longer. Make sure it's clean in here and use a Q-tip and spread it first along the seam of the camera. So this is like the camera that gets in there, and it has a split line, so just seal that thing. And then if you are daring enough, go around. You will no longer see it here, but you'll see on a car. So we have the camera lens line, split line. So go around, but do not in any way try to smear. You see the lens are in the center, but if you just smear a little bit too much towards the lens, it's going to show in the camera. So careful with this. And depends on your silicone, you may be able to wipe it off when it's dry, cured, but it's not always the case. So you have to, it's not a big area, right? So use a stick, not the Q-tip on this place, just a small stick or something thin, and just go very slowly. That's the whole point. Go slowly, don't mess on the lens, don't put silicone on lens. Do a good job. It's not a big job, so just careful with this. And there's questions about replacing these cameras. Dealership Hyundai, but I guess other car makers sell this for an arm and a leg. And I don't remember exactly, but it's also not easy to replace on some models, especially SUVs. But there's models on Amazon, eBay, AliExpress, and there seems to be more than one model, so you need to find the compatible one. But also those are cheap. However, we don't know how long they last, so just keep that in mind. You may want to, you may need to buy another one in the future if you buy one of those chips. Just go ahead and search Chinese sites well under $50. So it's affordable, but perhaps it's not going to last.